Well, you know.
The first known RPG was
Dungeon
made in
Man.
16th century Europe. What? I suppose by very loose definition. Adventure was kind of an RPG, but Adventure, by the way, was made by the same...
The same jerks who brought you this game and that game.
Well, no, the Adventure for the Atari was made by the same guy who made Robot Odyssey. Ooh, Beauty Avenue. Where's that go? Let's go down Beauty Avenue. See if we can find anyone beautiful. Like Harpo Marx.
Oh, sorry, wait.
You're just copying and pasting the Wikipedia article on RPGs, aren't you? No, I didn't mean to go to the... No.
Look up the original video game one. We don't care about other stuff from the 16th century.
No. This she's talking about video games.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it says two of the bigger titles, Wizardry 1 and Ultima 1, both in 1981 on the Apple II.
Oh yeah, Ultima.
Here's the thing with Ultima though. I've played Ultima 1. It's a fun game, really crazy. But I know it wasn't the first RPG because it wasn't even the first in its own series. There's a Calabeth, which is the first in the Ultima series.
All Calabeths.
Anyway.
All colors sue. Ah!
Oh, you zinged it. Anyway, I'm looking for Aziza. She's somewhere in the town. Remember how Keep On Laughing said we should find her?
Keep on laughing.
Actually, she said, "Oh, you should find this girl. Keep it a dealing do, and I like talking to you. Hody toady toe."
Hey, wait, go back. I want to see that cityscape.
Here's the cityscape. We've looked at it like several times.
Well, I haven't.
There's mountains. There's mountains.
It's like a labyrinth.
Here's where we've been so far. Let's revisit some of our favorites Quest for Glory 2 moments.
For the last 10 minutes.
I'm a vampire, and so we got the astrologer, the plaza of the palace, one with the fountain in it, and the apothecary and the jerk. We got the money changer, the adventure guild's up there, weapon shop, and then the end's down there. Now you know.
Yay.
Ultima was fun. We've done King's Quest on the stream, several of them. We'll probably do some more eventually. I totally passed the street I was going to go down. I was looking at the map, but I wasn't actually looking at the map. Ooh, Gateway to Apshai. That's Strongbad plays that.
Gateway to Apshai?
No, I clicked on the fountain again!
Why?
I can never go down the right thing!
You're making it worse!
No, I keep doing it! I'm just clicking off of the map and it auto moves me to the wrong place. Okay, this is just getting monotonous. I should really... The point is, Quest for Glory was not the first RPG. I said in the last stream a little bit of history on Quest for Glory, though. And this game, unlike Quest for Glory 1, has like a timeline with it. Let's not click on anything. Uh-oh, it's starting to get dark. You can see because it's turning purple. Probably because I kept traveling to the wrong plaza 70 times in a row. So, yeah, now it's darkening. Because if you look at the time, night is still young, and you're so beautiful.
Oh.
Dragon Quest was one of the first Japanese RPGs, I know that. Look, everyone's gone. Well, let's go in the inn.
There's a lot of cats in there.
It is hoped there are no cats in this inn, and the streets are paved with... Anyway, so that was day one! So much happened, and yet nothing really happened. Also, let's eat. Tonight's meal is honeyed lamb with almonds and curried chicken. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Want some honeyed lamb?
Yes, right now.
Fortunately, it says, this food was great. Fortunately, since you're active, you're not as fat as Abdullah. So here's our bedroom. Basically, the only thing you can interact with is the bed and the storage chest. If you got too much crap, you can store stuff in there. Also, and this is new to the remake, stuff you can buy that's useless, like this sand dome, you can just throw in your room somewhere. And you can buy all sorts of crappy stuff from the merchants. Khajiits! Yeah, pretty much. So, sing a song from Cats.
Well,
What's the dumbest song from Cats?
Well, I don't know any of the Rum Tum Tugger garbage.
And I say, oh, hold on, Shima's going to dance this evening. Let's watch it when it happens.
Oh dear. I'm not drawing her
And
again.
I say, oh well, never was there ever a cat so mad as malevolent. Mister ticked off at me. I screwed it up. Because I mixed it up with the parody we made for Pimp Landon.
Were you actually... Stop doing callbacks to your high school garbage.
I'm sorry. We used to. Here's a true story that Annalise will probably end up. Hold on, Groucho Marx is happening. Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you. Although for life of me, I can't imagine why. I'm Allie Faker, Honest Allie Faker. Welcome to Honest Allie Faker's new source lot. If we don't have the source you want, then you don't want one. Of course, even if you don't want one, I'll be happy to sell you one to you. I'll think about it. Don't you know an answer when I'm questioning it? Let's get down to business so I can do a business on you. I'm selling you a source and you're trying to buy one, right? Think about it. Wait, I think I hear an answer lurking at the curtains. You can't let those answers lurk, you know. It's bad for their health. Speaking of health, a source can save your life. Let's say you're traveling in the desert, you're lost, and you're running out of food and water. You're crawling pathetically and hopelessly in blazing desert sun. Then wait! You see your faithful source running up to you. You are saved! You can eat source steaks for a week. In fact, you can set up a concession stand right there and make a tidy sum off of source steaks. Just remember to cut me in for my percentage of the profit. Back to the matter at hand. As a matter of fact,
He didn't say meh.
I was just selling you a source.
He wasn't the stool pigeon. This is Groucho.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do a legitimate Groucho.
Fine. Seeing as no one in his right mind would actually want a source, you won't mind I have the right source for you. Just to show you what a swell person I am, I'll throw in a free saddle and bridle with the purchase. In fact, I'll let you have free room aboard the stable. I've had enough boredom as it is. All this for a mere 50 dinars. What is it?
Dinar!
No.
At least that's how they used to say it on Hercules' Legendary Journeys.
Perhaps more brain about you than I suspected. Shall we shake hands on 40 for the source? No. You certainly don't drive a hard bargain. Why don't we just agree at 30 for bridle, saddle, and source? No. Well, we certainly are going nowhere fast. I'm going to make you a best offer. $20 and you ride your way on new for you. Source. What do you say? No. You know, you drive a hard bargain, and I respect it, man. Well, I respect you in the morning, something else. This is my last final offer, $10. If I go any lower, I'll stand on a chair to take your money. Yeah, we'll take 10.
Stop it. He doesn't say rah, rah. It's not a Groucho thing.
Just a minute, I'll introduce your source to you. Look, I can't do any of the Marx Brothers, I'm sorry. True love at first sight, and what a sight for sore eyes. Seeing that you two kids are hitting it off from the start, sounds like a good time to start heading off. Hello, I must be going. An excellent line if I ever heard one. Hey, I'll be honored. Put your source back in the stable for you, Effendi. Oh, wait. That's a different guy.
I would be honored to put your source back in the stable for you, Effendi.
Speaking of offending. Okay, so now we've got a source. We could go out in the desert if we wanted to.
This one we call Crossing the Desert. And this one we call The Unblinking Eye.
My health is good, my stamina's good. The puns are real. Alright, a source is cool because if you go out in the desert... Ooh, it's playing music.
Ooh, it's Agrabah. Look at that square wall with those triangular...
Yeah, it's a square city because of the wall.
Yeah, the square city is amazing. I'm going to draw that.
Anyway.
Because it's amazing. If only I had my lucky pen, which is now being used for math homework.
Life. Stop moving! The source means you can, wherever you are, if you click... Ooh, hold on,
What the...
You turns to run away, sometimes finds knife in back.
I like the naked guru.
He's the whirling dervish.
Oh.
Hero business like eating peanuts. Care to explain yourself, sir? This guy looks like he's been in the desert too long. Didn't... Oh yeah, he's the dervish. Wise men learn much by saying little. Any daily news? Compasses like desert Bedouin both bear news from all directions. Get it?
North, east, west, south.
By the way, Ivy went to bed. They burned your pen.
You want me a new pen?
Oh, Sir Watts is here. Welcome. We're playing a game that you actually know. Apparently, this guy likes his peanuts, because why not?
This guy likes his peanuts?
Difference between...
No, I said peanuts.
Difference between... I know. Beard and world is one whirls around tree. The other twirls around me.
Oh, I see the difference.
Okay, so you can get a part of his beard because Keep On Laughing wanted it. This is also the only place in the entire game where you can get climbing practice.
Hey, hold on a second.
Okay, what am I holding on to?
I want to talk to that guy again. I want to see his face.
Alright. Oh no, here we go. Hold on, he has to walk all the way around the Oasis pool. Let's talk about Shapir. Land of Shapir like rainbow. Very colorful and always something new. That's like a rainbow. Always something new with a rainbow, other than the fact they're all pretty much the same.
Build you
Have you looked at this guy enough? Here, I'll click on something else. What do you think about Aziza? One who watches world by sees many things. Wait, one who watches world by... A trader knows the value of a coin. Are we done looking at him? Can I do something else?
No.
I'm not gonna stand here for 20 minutes while you draw this dude.
But why not? Okay,
All
go
that
ahead.
just is gold. Not all that is gold is for the taking. I'm sure I'll come back to this guy later.
But he has so many more platitudes to tell you.
Oh! Platitude in your face. Anyway, life-giving water, nectar of the gods.
Maybe he'll tell you about duckbill platitudes.
Anyway, I was going to grind up climbing for a second. But apparently that didn't actually improve my climbing. It would require more skill. Sometimes I can't climb the tree. But sometimes when I walk in...
But
Did that even do anything to climbing? Yeah, it made it go up by 2 points. Whatever. Anyway,
oh,
there's,
improved by 2 points! Oh,
there's
congratulations!
not a whole lot to do back in the desert. The cool thing with the store is you can just click on it and go to return to the city. And zap, you're home! The wind is a tornado that just goes round and round. That's what Chad is saying to us. Hey, I make you a deal. I sell you a duck. No. Can you buy a duck? I want a duck. Isn't that a Marx Brother reference? Maybe.
Duck soup is their...
There we go. I knew there was a thing. Okay, well, we still never made it to Aziza's place because I kept clicking on the wrong plaza and then it got dark.
I kept trying to make it to Aziz's place, see?
Ah.
And the problem was, I kept running into these guys.
So, chat's telling me that my Groucho sounds like a cross between Groucho, Edward G. Robinson, and Burgess Meredith playing the Penguin. That's pretty much. That's pretty much it. Yeah. You pretty much nailed that on the head.
That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. I'd never join a club that would have me as a member.
What's the story that you would know or relate to? Now I'm trying to remember what it is. It had something to do with us growing up. What was I talking about at the time when I brought that up? I forget.
I know you're not talking to me, so I'm not.
No, I'm talking to. Oh, look, we found Aziz's place. His beard was wrapped around that tree, yes, and I guess that makes him the whirling dervish. Anyway, let's knock on this door while you guys remember what part of the thing that was.
He's the twirling wervish.
Anyway, politely knock on the door. Who is it that sinks to enter? Sinks? It's Count Five Fingers, of course. Who is it that sent you here? I think it was Keepon who mentioned it. What is the element most appropriate to the owner of the magic shop? What do you think, Jonathan?
Air.
Air, yeah. My first is the first, my second comes last, next comes myself, then back to the end, and beginning again. Who am I? Do you know the answer to this one?
A snake.
No. My first is the first, A. My second the last, Z. And next comes myself,
I. Aziz.
Back to the beginning, Z, and beginning again. Aziza. You may freely enter into my home, Count Five Fingers. So, she's very strict on politeness.
Oh, I thought you said she's very stripped.
Strict on being polite. So you come in, you sit down, and you always have to share tea every time. And don't ever try to kiss her or else she'll kick you out for the entire day. Anyway, so she's a fountain of information because
And of youth.
she also does stuff for the wizard, but we're not a wizard, so that doesn't help. She's trying to spy on Rasir, but it's been closed to her magic. Magic can be misused for ill purposes, just so you know. I know it's crazy. She doesn't have any rumors. She'll be more useful a little bit later in the game, but right now she just gives you some basic info. The city is built around the magic fountain, which flows freely. It's protected by the mountains and the deserts. And, let's see, there's an inn. We know about the fountain. She's no friend to thieves, so we can't be like, oh, I'm a thief, by the way. Oh, that reminds me, we gotta go.
I'm an upstanding logger.
I'm an upstanding logger?
That's the first thing I thought of. From an old Ray Stevens song.
Anyway, now that we found you, we'll say goodbye, because there's really not much else we can do with her right now. If I was a wizard, there would be more, but I am not, so there is not.
If I was a wizard, I'd wizard in the morning.
But now we've
wizard
pretty
in the
much,
evening.
in terms of the city, this is mostly all of the things that we can fast travel to. We've discovered most of them now. There might be one or two I can't remember. Anyway, the astrologer has our fortune say. There is much I need to tell you. Alas, never before have I read such troubling signs as those which guide you. Your future is very dark. Well, tell me my fortune, jerk.
Yeah, idiot.
Darkness will lead you into a tomb. Keep this in mind. You will walk in fire, earth, water, and air, through temptation, and at last into despair and desolation. Darkness will triumph unless you stop the last light.
I don't want to do any of those things.
Maybe you should consider a new line of work and get out of this hero business. Have you considered accounting? No. I mean, yes. It doesn't make a very good video game, though. So I'm going to be grinding for a little bit. So, oops. So while I'm grinding, I'm trying to remember what that story was I was going to say, and then Groucho happened.
What was right before Groucho? Hey, chat, what do we do before Groucho?
I can't remember.
Quick,
now.
you give us ideas.
Okay.
We're not here to entertain you, you're here to entertain us, see?
This part we might cut out on YouTube yet. I haven't decided yet. It depends on whether or not...
It's...
See, what I'm doing is I'm just throwing rocks, because that not only increases my throwing skill, which is now at 97, but it also increases strength, agility, vitality, pretty much everything across the land.
Made by pressure, heat, and water, we rock hard, but rocks rock harder. Igneous rocks form inside the ground, made when melted rocks cool down. Lava pumice, scraping granite, all hard rock sitting on this planet. Made by pressure, heat, and water, we rock hard, but rocks rock harder.
Let's ride the swords back over one screen.
Bet you get real Saurus, huh?
Throwing rocks makes you attractive to the girls. Only if you throw them at their window and then you hold up a boombox. That's how it works, right?
What's that a reference to?
What was the movie?
Big?
No, Big.
I don't know. I never saw that movie.
I want to go visit the apothecary because he had something about desert monsters that he was paying you for. Components, there we go. You need scorpion venom, ghoul claws. A scorpion tail and ghoul claws, I should say. Better Off... What was it? It wasn't Better Off Dead that had the guy playing the boombox outside the window, did it?
But the French girl? I don't think so.
Oh, no, the French girl was just throwing stuff at, like, the sign or whatever. Anyway, I need some healing pills. So let's buy 12 of them. Oh, I forgot. He has a kind of a funny money-back guarantee.
No substitutions, exchanges, or refunds.
Let's just do this. We have not bought the X-ray glasses. We haven't bought anything for the magic shop yet because we didn't have enough money. We're going to have to do some thieving before we can afford anything from the magic shop. And when we do get those X-ray glasses, we're not going to put them on, Sir Watts, because this is a G-rated stream, or at least PG.
Wait, what?
There's an Easter egg in this game.
Oh dear.
That if you buy the X-ray glasses, the Groucho Marx glasses from the magic shop, and put them on, there is a part of the game that normally a veil is covering someone, but it's not if you put on the X-ray glasses.
I see.
And it makes, since this game is made by Sierra, and Sierra's a bunch of pervs,